There's so much information floating around out there about what you should or shouldn't eat or drink while pregnant. So let's break it down and cover some hot topics.
We want to empower you to make fully informed choices about your pregnancy and parenting options. Let's talk about what's next now that pregnancy has entered the chat.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Pregnancy Has Entered the Chat. On today's episode, we're going to dive into the do's and don'ts of pregnancy. There's so much information floating around out there about what you should or shouldn't eat or drink while pregnant. So let's break it down and cover some hot topics. Let's start with the do's. Number 1, taking a prenatal vitamin. This is the first step in supporting your body as it begins the process of growing a little human. Although the female body is nothing short of amazing, growing a life inside of you takes a lot of energy and nutrients. It can be difficult to get in all the daily nutrients we need from our diet alone. This is where a prenatal vitamin can be a great tool. It helps to fill those gaps in our diets to ensure you're getting the daily recommended amount of key nutrients and minerals. When these nutrient levels are optimized, it can help so much with early pregnancy symptoms, such as low appetite, nausea, fatigue, cramping, and even insomnia. Here at the Pregnancy Network, each client leaves their first ultrasound appointment with prenatal vitamins to get them started. This service is absolutely free. We will also include a list of prenatal vitamins in the show notes below. It's also important to remember that no one prenatal vitamin is the best fit for everyone. If you try one and don't like it, try another. You will find one that's a good fit for you. Number 2, eat a protein-rich breakfast. Breakfast is well known as the most important meal of the day. It gives you the energy you need to get and stay moving throughout the day. When you're pregnant, you're eating for 2 or more. This means you need double the energy. Try to stay away from high carb or sugar-filled breakfasts. This means a Pop-Tart and a Diet Coke no longer count as a nutritious breakfast option. Breakfasts such as these can cause glucose or sugar spikes. And we know what goes up must come down. So following the spike is the crash, leaving you feeling shaky, tired, or nauseous. The American Pregnancy Association recommends 75 to 100 milligrams of protein each day for pregnant women. Protein-rich meals will prevent those glucose spikes and leave you with lasting energy. Some quick protein-packed breakfast ideas include scrambled eggs, an omelet, a sausage, egg, and cheese on English muffin, overnight oats, and Greek yogurt with fresh fruit. Number 3, staying active. Keeping your body moving goes a long way to keeping you and your baby healthy. It also makes you feel good too. No high-intensity workouts are needed. Gentle yoga, walks, swimming, or hitting up the elliptical machine at the gym are great options. According to the Mayo Clinic, light exercise during pregnancy can help with symptoms such as bloating, constipation, swelling, and backaches. So try spending about 10 minutes per day doing some form of light exercise. Number 4, adequate sleep. Sleep is the time our bodies use to heal and recover. When pregnant, sleep becomes even more important. Remember when we began and mentioned how much energy it takes to grow a human? Yeah, it takes a lot. Using a lot of energy requires getting a lot of rest. The National Institute of Health recommends that pregnant women sleep 7 to 9 hours per night. We know sleep can be hard sometimes. You can feel restless or become physically uncomfortable the further you get into your pregnancy. Finding a good sleep routine and practicing sleep hygiene techniques can help you succeed in getting a great night's sleep throughout your pregnancy. Number 5, finding prenatal care. Finding a practitioner who you feel comfortable with is so important for you and your baby's health. You should feel seen, heard, and supported by your physician. They should walk you through each step of your pregnancy and give you the tools you need to navigate your pregnancy. So do your homework and ask friends, family, and coworkers who they would recommend. Building a relationship with your physician is so beneficial. You're not just a number, and you don't deserve to be treated as such. There are many options when it comes to choosing a physician. Some women choose to use a doula or midwife, while others may choose to use an OBGYN. Only you know what route will work best for you and your baby. We also recognize insurance can be expensive, especially if you're only working part-time or you're a stay-at-home mom. Don't let this keep you from seeking medical care. You can visit the resources page on our website, www.thepregnantynetwork.org/resources, to find a list of resources available and find out more options about Medicaid and a local list of OB practitioners. Be an advocate for your and your baby's health. Now that we've covered 5 do's of pregnancy, let's switch gears a little and discuss some don'ts. Number 1. Avoid toxic substances such as alcohol, tobacco, and recreational drugs like marijuana. Also included in this would be vaping and the use of any form of THC, whether it's gummies, tinctures, etc. These substances can wreak havoc on your body, particularly your endocrine system and vital organs. They can also harm the baby and stunt their physical and cognitive development. Substance abuse has been linked to low birth weight and physical abnormalities. If you're pregnant and struggling with substance abuse, you're not alone, and there is help available. Reach out to your healthcare provider to be connected with local resources. If you're local to the Triad area and you've yet to choose a practitioner, you can visit our website at www.thepregnantynetwork.org/resources to find a full list of recommended physicians in our area. Number 2, avoid raw or undercooked meats, sushi, and lunch meat. Undercooked meats can carry harmful bacteria such as listeria, which can harm both you and your baby. When you're pregnant, your immune system is a bit weaker, which means you're even more susceptible to certain viruses and bacteria. It's essential to take extra measures to protect yourself from these. Good hygiene when preparing raw chicken or beef is also very important during pregnancy. Ensure you're washing your hands thoroughly after handling any raw meat. Number 3, avoid saunas, hot tubs, and hot baths. Although a long soak in a hot tub or bath may sound amazing, especially when you're aching and uncomfortable, it's not recommended during any trimester of pregnancy. The extreme heat causes your internal body temperature to rise, which can be dangerous for the baby. Lukewarm baths and showers are suggested. Number 4, reduce caffeine intake. We love a good Diet Coke as much as anyone else, but caffeine is a stimulant, and what you drink or eat feeds the baby as well. Caffeine goes straight through your placenta and can increase the baby's heart rate. The Mayo Clinic recommends that a mom only drink a cup or 2 of coffee each day, which equates to about 200 milligrams of caffeine per day. Number 5, don't clean the litter box. This can be a tough one if you're a mama to a 4-legged, fur-baby kitty cat. But a cat's excrements can contain a bacteria called Toxoplasma gondii. This bacteria is dangerous to both mom and baby. Miscarriage and stillbirth are possible, so this is nothing to mess with. Have someone help with kitty litter duty until baby is safely on the outside. We hope this list of do's and don'ts of pregnancy has been insightful and useful for you. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to your physician or healthcare provider. We wish you a safe, happy, and healthy pregnancy. And until next time, remember, you've got this.